Mr. Yip Hon Weng.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, families with young children have been profoundly affected by the pandemic. Many have to juggle with work-from-home arrangements and at the same time help their children with home-based learning. For others, they may have been made redundant or experience a drop in income. The bill amendments reflect that the government is aware of parenting challenges during this difficult period. I will touch on 3 issues in my speech. First, Mr. Deputy Speaker, the government should consider extending the benefits to single parents, including those who are unwed, separated or divorced. Many members have also proposed this. It would not be a stretch to say that single parents are the hardest hit during the pandemic. They have to juggle managing their children, their jobs, and everything else, with little to no support without a spouse. Even if they qualify for maintenance fees, it is a perpetual challenge for them to claim these fees, which involves going to court each time. At recruitment interviews, their marital status and caregiving arrangements are a perpetual concern for interviewers. They also do not have sufficient childcare leave or someone else to share the burden. A resident of mine, a single mother of 1 child, told me that she has been unemployed for 2 years. This was because she has been unable to find an employer who will accommodate her need to fulfill her caregiving duties. Although single parents from low-income households may tap on financial assistance, the application and renewal processes are reportedly tedious. Regardless of their circumstances, these children are Singapore citizens. They are our future. I hope that the government can accord the same benefits eligible to conventional families to the single-parent families. They are in greater need. I also wish to request that support for parents with stillborn children to be extended to those who have suffered a miscarriage or other pregnancy loss. While some employers may not be compassionate enough to allow them to take bereavement leave, suffering a miscarriage is not quite the same as losing a family member to external circumstances. We should acknowledge and empathize that a miscarriage is a devastating life event which can take a significant toll on one's physical and emotional well-being. Second, Mr. Deputy Speaker, with more parents and in turn employers becoming eligible for the leave benefits, are they required to apply for the grants or will the process be automated? If manual application is required, can the ministry share about the application and approval process? Can the platforms to apply and to check on applications be made digital and seamless? For a start, I think applicants should not be required to produce the supporting documents, as the relevant information on employees' marital status, number of children and so on should be available in the government database. The hassle may be off-putting for employers. It is also an unnecessary inconvenience for the officers processing the applications. Lastly, Mr. Deputy Speaker, as with all new and enhanced initiatives involving finances, there must be effective means to monitor how well they are working. Can the government share how we intend to measure success for this initiative? What are the KPIs to determine whether more parents are benefiting from family-friendly policies at the workplace? Are we looking beyond the amount of reimbursements issued and leave granted? I hope we can go beyond counting the figures. We should have actual conversations with parents to find out if these measures have boosted their confidence to grow their family in Singapore. These measures would be useful to assess if the initiatives have truly translated into family-friendly work environments. In conclusion, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I appreciate that the government is extending cash benefits and employment leave benefits to a wider group of parents. As a father of 5 myself, this issue concerns me personally. I'm aware that many fathers do not take paternity leave. In 2019, only 45% of all fathers took paternity leave. As such, the amendments to the government-paid paternity benefit will be welcomed. It will spur employers to support more fathers to spend time with their families. Likewise, we hope that fathers will actively take up these entitlements to spend time with their children as they go through their formative years. Nothing should be more important than being there for one's kids when it matters most. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I support the bill.